the other hand, there are series kicking about on there at the moment, in which the Emperor is still running the universe. So maybe there will be a kind of retrospective life for him, but I'm speculating. I know nothing, as usual. And even if I knew more, of course, I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I would be truly dead. That's Ian this time, not Palpatine. And a lot of us have come very close to death over the divulging of secrets over the years. But I've nothing more to tell you on that front.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yes. What do you think of the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi and the actor?
I hope I know that voice. That's almost Obi-Wan Kenobi, but not really Joe. Yes, well, of course, I hate his guts. Not Ewan. I've known Ewan since he was at drama school, and of course, you know by now that I know his uncle very well, Dennis Lawson, who was Wedge. But we didn't have much to do together in the saga, Ewan and I. He helped rescue the wholly innocent Palpatine, from the clutches of General Grievous, I think it was, who also happened to be the sound guy on the picture. It's a sort of wonderful thing. And yes, I suppose I was grateful to him for that, or rather Palpatine was. But we never had any confrontational scenes. That phrase, great icon, people say you're a great icon now. I think, no, I'm Ian. And they say, yeah, but a lot's happened to you in 40 years, more than 40 years. Because all that long time ago, I got a phone call from my agent who said, George Lucas wants to see you. And I said, okay. And they said they'll be sending a car. And as I looked out of the window, the car had already arrived. So I got in it and I went to Elstree, and yes, there was George Lucas and Richard Malcolm, the director of, as you all know, Return of the Jedi. And we had a nice chat for about 10 minutes. I mean, not much longer than I'm talking to you today. And I can't remember what we said, but when I left the room, I heard George say to Richard, hey, the guy's got a great nose. So that's obviously going to be a good omen, but I had no idea what he was talking about. And I got back, and the phone was ringing, and it was my agent, and he said, great news, you've got the part. I said, oh, okay, what's the part? And he said, apparently he's called the Emperor of the Universe. So I said, oh well, we'll be doing it then. And on it went. And you know the phrase, third time lucky. Well, I am in the fortunate position of having been lucky for 3 times. The first, Return of the Jedi. The second, those 3 prequels, starting with The Phantom Menace, and then to my utter astonishment, my resurrection many years later. In that film I've only just been able to talk about because we've all been locked away from each other for so long. The Rise of Skywalker. And a lot of people said, but he's dead, isn't he dead? He went down that chute, how could he possibly survive that? But of course he was the Emperor. He had a plan B. Every famous autocrat has a plan B. I won't speculate about current autocrats and what their plan Bs might be, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I guess that the Emperor he could either sort of freeze himself, like Harrison Ford's character in the previous movie, or he could make sure he had the best medical team in the universe. And he did, and they slowly got himself together, as you could see from the movie. Small people, but very efficient. Working around his limbs, his innards, everything else. We're going to show you a bit more of the movie, but we didn't want to be too distasteful. So we just confined him to a kind of galactic wheelchair, which you remember, which moved me around the studio, sometimes at an alarming rate. But it was like being on a ride, I really enjoyed it, it was great. And the guys who were manipulating me, there were 4 people working that machine, and they were great, and I had full confidence in them. And they'd say, okay, stand by, Ian, we're going to move you. but they usually said that after they moved me. So I was sort of like that. But I was okay about it. It was, it was fun. Daisy Ridley practically had a heart attack every time I moved towards her. She was very concerned on my behalf, unlike the character she was playing, I might say. Honestly, no gratitude to a grandfather. What kind of a kid is that? She completely destroyed me, and I'm reliably informed that is forever. No more power.
If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe. Do it! And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.